Nnamdi Kanu is a clear example. In 2022, Nigeria's Court of Appeal struck down the charges against him and ordered his release. The UN Working Group on Arbitrary Detention has also called for his unconditional release. Yet he remains in solitary confinement, in deteriorating health, and recently had to represent himself in court. Nigeria has signaled that the law is optional and targeting Christians is fair game. Just hours ago this morning, despite the pleas and cries of the Nigerian people and many Nigerian lawmakers, Nnamdi Kanu was convicted on all charges. For fiscal year 2025, the U.S. has requested nearly $8 billion for sub-Saharan Africa. But when Americans see political prisoners, judicial defiance, and the slaughter of Christians, they understandably ask as they meet their own struggles, why should our tax dollars support governments that refuse to protect their own people? Is our aid aiding a genocide? Nigeria is a nation of tremendous potential, but that potential is being choked out by violent persecution of its Christian population. No country can build a stable future where churches are burned, believers are killed, and communities live in fear.
My fellow Biafrans, how today I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you're listening to the sound of my voice. This is the Biafra Superstars Media. But today, I just want to ask Bianca or OJUKWU or Bianca or no, why are you telling lies? Bianca, why are you telling lies? You think we are stupid? You know, my people, what she's saying is, for the past 5 days, she has been at Zanzibar in Tanzania, and suddenly she heard about the news of Nnamdi Kanu being sentenced, and also strangely, we are hearing now that Nnamdi Kanu has been sent to Sokoto. I told you guys, when it comes to the Biafrans, when it comes to the Igbo man, the law of Nigeria works. There is a law in Nigeria, but they pretend that it doesn't work. When it comes to the Fulani cabal, it does not work. When it comes to some people from the southwest, not all of them, but some of them, the law is blunt, the law is blind. It doesn't see. It's not functional. Even Boko Haram, they have more rights now than we, the Biafrans. The Boko Haram, ISIS, and ISWAP, and the rest of them, they have more rights than we. The terrorists in Yoruba land, the terrorists in the Fulani land, they have more rights than us, the Biafrans. Because the police, they respect them, the army respect them, the government respect them, they do a peace deal with them. But our leader, they think, you know, we've been conquered because our so-called politicians have been messing about. So they thought doing this to Nnamdi Kanu means they've conquered us. But that's the biggest mistake or misconception that Nigeria has, the Nigerian government, the other tribes. And also, your so-called Southeast politicians. That's their biggest mistake. And to the Nigerian government, you have shot yourself on the foot. You've made the biggest mistake in your life. And this has given us the green card to know that what we are doing, we're on the right path. But let's get back to Bianca OJUKWU. Let me read what she said here, a snippet of it, and I will show you something else. Because they think it is those days where they travel to USA and they pretend, oh, I went to the village. That way, those who are suffering in Nigeria, they'll believe they are still there with them. They will show solidarity and they say they believe in Nigeria. Not knowing that your leaders, your so-called leaders, they are having the best of life around the whole world. But let's get back to Bianca OJUKWU. She said, and I read, this is her reacting to Nnamdi Kanu's case. Let's make it bigger. She said, reference Martin Nnamdi Kanu's sentence on 20th November 2025. I have just returned from Zanzibar, Tanzania, where I've been for the past 5 days. Underline those words. I've just returned from Zanzibar, Tanzania, where I've been for the past 5 days on NTAC monitoring exercise to the sad news of the conviction of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu on terrorism charges. This is not the outcome we anticipated nor prayed for, but a reality that is now open to us. This is a woman who was pretending like, oh, you know, I'm here now. I've told Mr. Tinubu he released Nnamdi Kanu. These people, they're all greedy animals. What they were after was their own political purse against the people of Biafra. They wanted their own financial freedom against people of Biafra. And she's here now lying that she was at Zanzibar all this while. So let us ask Bianca OJUKWU, why are you telling lies? Why are you telling lies? Why are you telling lies? And now let's read the next game. She lied here again. She now said, there comes a time in history of the people where there is need for calm. I therefore advise Igbo and Nigerians as a whole that such a period is now. There is utmost need to exercise restraint in response to the situation. All actions which could be deemed incendiary and which might escalate the situation at home, nor the diaspora, should be curtailed. A word is enough for advice. Look at the prostitute who is giving us advice. A liar, a betrayer, a criminal. Get back to the first statement she made. She said, I just returned from Zanzibar, Tanzania, where I have been in the past 5 days on the NTAC monitoring exercise. On the timeline, it says here 20 hours ago. Now, I will show you how these people, they are telling lies, that how they are not for you. And the Biafrans, follow me on this one. On the timeline, it says 20 hours ago. That was when she made the statement. Now, let me take you to the page of Congressman Riley Moore, where he met the delegates from Nigeria. Let us read his page, and I will show you what he said. Because these guys in the zoo, they cannot fool us anymore. Those days of fooling us are over. Let's go there to the page of Riley Moore. Listen. Okay, so we are at the page or the handle now, the X handle of Repman Riley Moore. So follow me on this one now. Follow me on this one. Follow me. We'll go down to about 2 days ago. Let's see what happened 2 days ago. Just to show you the game these guys play. They think we're stupid. The days of fooling us are over. Our eyes are open now. The days of these guys fooling us are over. Our eyes are open now. Those you call your politicians in Biafra land, the days of them fooling us are over. Okay, my eye is so blurry. I can't really see much today. I still got sleepy eyes. But I will try my best to read this one out. I have sleepy eyes. It says, this is from the Twitter handle or the X handle of Repman Riley M. Moore. It said, press release, Congressman meets with the delegations of senior Nigerian officials regarding the persecution of Christians and terrorism threats in Nigeria. Now let's go further. Let's open it up. Let's open it up. So what he's saying here in a nutshell is that he met with all the delegates from Nigeria. Come here. This is just long talk. I took my time to read everything back then, but this is a long talk. Now, this is where I will now catch Bianca OJUKWU. Because people like us, we don't make mistake. God being so kind, because in the Western world, I keep telling you, we keep an audit trail. We document things. We document things. In your meeting, you must document those who were in attendance. So at the end of his very long tweet, he now said, the delegation included, this is coming from who? Repman Riley Moore. The delegation included 1. Malam Nuru Ribadu, NSA and leader of the delegation, National Security Advisor and the leader of the delegation, Malam Nuru Ribadu. Secondly, Her Excellency Bianca OJUKWU, Minister of State for Foreign Affairs. Her Excellency Bianca OJUKWU, Minister of State for Foreign Affairs. Her Excellency Bianca OJUKWU, Minister for State for Foreign Affairs. She was there with them. She was there with them. The other one is Mr. Kayode Edugbatu, the IGP of Police. The other one, Chief Latif Olasukomi Fagbemi, SAN, Attorney General of the Federation. General Olufemi, just some Yoruba names and all those things. But the second name there is what? Her Excellency Bianca OJUKWU, Minister of State for Foreign Affairs. This was seen when? What date was this? Go back again to show you how they lied to you guys. It was 2nd, 2 days ago. The 2D you're saying that means 2 days ago. And not only that, I've been following Riley Moore, all his videos, all his speech for a very long time now. For the past 5 days, these guys, they've been in America. I mean, the delegation of Nigeria. They've gone everywhere. They've even met with the DOW in America, Department of War. They've met somebody there already discussing this whole thing. Not only that, they were there at the Congress. As a committee, they also met. They discussed in Washington. So they've been going there, trying to argue their way out, trying to say, come with the numbers. But we are glad now that the light has been shone on these people. Today now we are hearing the numbers. We are hearing people who are dying in Nigeria. Just the other day, kidnapped victims in that Catholic school, they said it was 51. But now we are hearing there are more than 200. So the numbers that they have is less. I'm saying this because Bianca OJUKWU is somebody who is used to be playing these games. She's pretending like she's working for Nnamdi Kanu. We warned you all. Uchechi Kanu, we warned you. Do not trust Bianca OJUKWU. Because of you guys, you blackmail Simon Ekpa because she told you guys to blackmail Simon Ekpa. That way, they'll release Nnamdi Kanu. Now, let us move down. Now that we have debunked the nonsense she said, where she said she was in Zanzibar for the past 5 days, you now know she's in America. Unless America has a new name called Zanzibar. We now know she was not in Zanzibar, she was in America. And she knew what was to happen to Nnamdi Kanu. They are playing games. They want to use him as a fall guy to get favors from Nigeria. So let's go to the Zoo media and see what they are saying now from the Zoo media regarding this case. If you're ready, let's go there. Watch this. Maybe what you are seeing here is a quick cover-up story. I call it a PR stunt by somebody assigned by Bianca OJUKWU to discuss this nonsense and to fool the gullible ones. During the days of NTA News, where we had no information, things like this would have fooled us. But now we have the information, we know what's happening, we can trace these guys in real time. I repeat, any politician in Nigeria, we can find their trail, wherever they are going, we know where they are in real time. Now let us hear the nonsense that the Zoo media want to say, or the spin doctors are saying, she's trying her best for Nnamdi Kanu. Let us watch the video together. Oh yeah, watch it.
My wonderful people, we all know Bianca OJUKWU, the wife of late OJUKWU, and she has called, the whole of the Southeast into what we call a solemn assembly. We saw yesterday where we saw Justice Omotosho declared Nnamdi Kanu, that as the Supreme Court declared that Nnamdi Kanu should go on what we call a life sentence. And Nigerians has been debating this and cannot really get a full understanding of it. Bandits who killed, kidnapped students from school, the government of Nigeria said they have repented and they are forgiving them. Who forgave them? My people, this is what is happening right about now. Bianca OJUKWU has called, for calm in the southeast region of the country. The Foreign Affairs Minister, Bianca OJUKWU, has called for calm in the southeast region of the country, what she described as a sad life sentence of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The minister, who is the widow of Biafra, originally Chukwuemeka OJUKWU, made this plea in a statement on Friday, reacting to the Abuja division of the Federal High Court decision to condemn Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment for terrorism charges. Mrs. OJUKWU, who disclosed she just returned from Tanzania after an NTAC monitoring exercise, noted that the outcome of the case against Nnamdi Kanu was unexpected. This is not the outcome we anticipated for, nor prayed for, but a reality that is now upon us, Mrs. OJUKWU said. The minister, however, urged supporters of the convict to avoid escalation in response to the verdict. There comes a time in the history of a people when there is need for calm. Her statement says, I therefore advise Ndigbo and Nigerians as a whole that such a period of time there should be our utmost patience and resistance from every restraint from every form of trouble that could destroy our region. All actors
hold it there for me first, Okay, let's just continue a bit. Say something there.
That could be deemed indecent and tagged against us as people of violence must be put out. And this might escalate the situation at home and diaspora, which could cause more than we anticipated for. A word is enough for the wise, she warned. Mrs. OJUKWU stressed that the current situation requires consultation with stakeholders in the Southeast, including governors, lawmakers, traditional rulers, to emerge to build for speed.
Nonsense, please just hang it there. Hang it. Absolute nonsense. This is the problem. They know what they are doing. All of them, they sold this man out. And today they are being rewarded. And now they are pretending as if, they've been very busy and suddenly they're hearing this thing. They all knew what was to happen. They all knew what was coming for Nnamdi Kanu. They all signed it, they agreed. All the governors are in this together. All the politicians are in this together. All those from the senators, they are in this together. Look at Bianca lying to us. I've spent 5 days in Zanzibar. And I'm like, what's this man talking about? What the hell is this woman talking about? Zanzibar. When we've been seeing you going from state to state in the USA, you guys are doing your shopping. Or you think we didn't see you, some of you people doing your shopping in USA? Look, that time is coming. We are warning you guys, leave. If you are wise, stop this nonsense you are doing. This new age that we are in now, we have passed that stage of all these lies. You are in America, alongside the other people sent by your so-called Zukini, your president. You're having a discussion with them in America. And you came and told, up till Thursday, you were there up to Thursday. And you may even still be there now, but you are tweeting and coming with this trash. My people, so please, to the Biafrans, the days of saying, they are working with the governors, politicians to sort things out. Now you see the games. Because not in a million years will the zoo government even have the balls to say they are sending our leader to the heartbeat of Sharia. They've given him as a gift to the Sultan of Sokoto. They've given Nnamdi Kanu, Tinubu, like Afonja did during those days. He gave Nnamdi Kanu as a platter of gold to the Sultan of Sokoto. A state that even in a million years, if you give me a job to go there and you are paying me the best of money, I would decline it. I will never go to the north except something happens and I'm going there for a rescue mission. That's the only time you'll find me in the north. And the Tinubu government, Omotosho and the rest of them, they deemed it fit to put a final slap on the face of the Biafrans by sending our leader to a Sharia-infested place as a trophy to the cabal. Say, yes, I promise you guys, I will bring the head of Nnamdi Kanu to you. I promise you all. I present to you Nnamdi Kanu. Do to him what you will or what you wish. This is the game they are playing in Nigeria, you see? Even your own that you call your politicians, now you have seen the game. Bianca was lying to you all. I've spent 5 days in Zanzibar. Oh my God, I just heard this news about Nnamdi Kanu. What's going on here? Okay, we are going to do this. Remain calm, remain calm, remain calm. That's the game. This is the script they've come with. This is the script they've come with. Even our guy, Alex Oti, said we should calm down. Nnamdi Kanu will be released soon. Some of you calm down, you believed him, and now those that he was speaking with, they were telling lies to him, because I want to believe he's an honest man, an upright man. So those he's been speaking with have been lying to him. These guys, they hate us with oh my God, the level of hatred that they have for we the Biafrans. Those you call the Nigerians, those you call your country with, your so-called one Nigerians with, the hatred they have for us, it is worse than the hatred they have for the devil. I repeat, the hatred your so-called one Nigeria has for the Biafrans, it is worse than the hatred that they have for the devil. So I'm warning you all, make now open our eyes. The days of saying, oh, calm down, like the DOS told you, yeah, calm down, we are doing something with the politicians. We have gone underground. Forget those nonsense. They are all telling lies. They are deceivers. And finally, to the wife of Nnamdi Kanu, I saw you hugging on with Bianca. You believed her that, okay, the best thing to do now, Simon Ekpa is the problem. Simon Ekpa is the one slowing down Nnamdi Kanu. And you chose your husband over freedom. You chose your husband over freedom. You chose your husband over freeing or blackmailing Simon Ekpa. You chose your husband over freedom. Not knowing that the LCM here is Simon Ekpa is the one to carry on this torch. Your husband told us to listen to Simon Ekpa and share his videos because Simon is coming with a new dimension. But you chose the lies they told you about your husband. That the problem is Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is the one slowing him down. His release. That everything is done to release him. But Simon Ekpa is the problem. That boy, that small boy in Finland is the problem. So you came out and you started to insult Simon Ekpa. You attacked him. You called him a midget. You worked with the DOS to send some IPOB members to go to Finland to become witness against Simon Ekpa. A case between Nigeria and Finland and Simon Ekpa. Suddenly, IPOB came in to support Nigerian government against Simon Ekpa. IPOB members gave evidence against Simon Ekpa in a court case between Simon Ekpa, Nigeria, and Finland. But today, the Nigeria you supported in the case are now the ones who have now jailed your leader, our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, for life. So what deal did you have with the Nigerian government? I ask you again. You had a deal with the devil. You believed Nigerian government that going to that deal, let us blackmail Simon Ekpa and they will release Nnamdi Kanu. We warned you all. Uchechi, we warned you. I cried. I called your name. Uchechi, what are you doing? Simon Ekpa warned you, do not get involved with DOS. Do not attack him. But you refused. I understand. You assume you are doing it for the love of your husband. But would you save yourself and destroy the world? Would you rather save yourself and watch the goal of Biafra destroyed? Would you save your husband and your family and let go what the people are yearning for? Uchechi, you made a mistake listening to Bianca OJUKWU. That was your biggest mistake. But I will leave it there. I made this video so that we now, our eyes now clear now. Those who really believe in freedom, now your eyes are clear. Do not have any discussion with your so-called politicians. They are all in it together. Do not have any discussion with their politicians. They are all in it together. To the DOS, we say shame on you. To the DOS, we say shame on you guys. You have betrayed Nnamdi Kanu, your leader. He gave you all the blueprints, but you sold him out. And you told us you were working with the politicians to release him. Today, you have emboldened Nigeria with your action of blackmailing Simon Ekpa in Finland. And today, the same Nigeria, with their boldness, with the temerity, They imprisoned him for life in jail. Not only that, he was sent to Sokoto. Our leader sent to Sokoto. The heartbeat of Boko Haram, the heartbeat of Sharia, the heartbeat of Islam, the heartbeat of the Caliphate, the heartbeat where the Sultan happily dwells. From a place where they want to spring the attack down to Islamize us. Our leader is there now. It's a trophy. That's the trophy they wanted all this while. That was what they vowed. They wanted to say, we want this, the head of this man here in the north. And they will insult him. They will laugh at him. They will make sure he doesn't live there a free man. They will make sure that life in jail will be life in jail because of the hatred they have for us. But unfortunately, our leaders, your so-called leaders, they sold Nnamdi Kanu out. Like in the days of the Bible, John the Baptist made the same mistake. Not John, oh my Lord, have mercy, not John the Baptist. Judas Iscariot made the same mistake. He assumed he was just selling to make some money. That they'll lock him up, they'll punish him and they'll release him. That was the assumption of Judas Iscariot. He was after money. The same way these people now, they are after what? Politics, positions in power. Make me governor, make me a senator, make me a minister. Nnamdi Kanu days him here, take him. Simon Ekpa, betray him, but they will make me a minister. The same thing that happened 2,000 years ago is happening now. They betrayed Jesus. The same way every politician have they betrayed Nnamdi Kanu. But you all know what Judas did at the end. Because to Judas, he believed that when they said, this guy, we just want to, keep him somewhere because he's doing too much now. Let's keep him somewhere, calm him down, and make him to change his thinking. You and I know he's not the Son of God, so let's pay some money, get it, and all those things. And Judas believed that this guy is doing too much. Let us keep him down somewhere. He's making too much of noise. Let us keep him down somewhere. He's disturbing the peace. Let us keep him down somewhere. So he betrayed Jesus. He sold out Jesus. He was paid. But when he saw what they were doing to Jesus, their real plan against Jesus, he couldn't handle it. That was when it dawned on him, saying, what have I done to this man? And he hung himself in a tree. He committed suicide. So those who sold out to Nnamdi Kanu with the assumption their plan is just to hold him somewhere in Abuja, as they said. Some say, don't worry now, Nnamdi Kanu, they just keep him somewhere to enjoy food. It's nice, they keep him somewhere. Then after, they'll release him after the election. No. Almost all the governors, they have their 2 terms. Hope has his 2 terms now. Soludo has his 2 terms now. What else? What else are they holding him for? What else? Why? You assume it was politics. For them, it was to snatch the soul of the Biafrans. But they are making a very big mistake. They're making a very big mistake. If they think Nnamdi Kanu is the end all and be all of Biafra, they are making a very big mistake. I just want my people to please learn from this one now. Please learn from this now. Learn that going forward, forget about your politicians. Do not trust them. Don't blackmail yourself. Don't blackmail your own for your politicians. They will tell you lies. They are discussing with Abuja. They are telling you lies. Do not believe them going forward. I'm begging you all, please. Going forward. Bianca has betrayed us. She has betrayed OJUKWU, her late husband. She has betrayed us and she has betrayed OJUKWU, her late husband. She has told us a lie. She's in America as we speak because up till Thursday and Friday, they were supposed to have some meetings. So she has lied to us. Through her, they've destroyed Biafra, but they will not succeed. Through her. Through her. That was why Tinubu brought her into the power, to use and dump her. Now, look at her now. Her need is already done. They don't even need her anymore. Because she has played her role now. Through her, they blackmailed Simon Ekpa in Finland. Through her, Nnamdi Kanu now, look at what's going on. And she's coming and she's telling us lies. She's been to Zanzibar. Arrest my kids. To the whole Biafrans, open their eyes now. Adebeguna, make una open their eyes now. The game has changed. The terrain has changed. The terrain has changed. Thank you and God bless you all.
Nnamdi Kanu is a clear example. In 2022, Nigeria's Court of Appeal struck down the charges against him and ordered his release. The UN Working Group on Arbitrary Detention has also called for his unconditional release. Yet he remains in solitary confinement, in deteriorating health, and recently had to represent himself in court. Nigeria has signaled that the law is optional and targeting Christians is fair game. Just hours ago this morning, despite the pleas and cries of the Nigerian people and many Nigerian lawmakers, Nnamdi Kanu was convicted on all charges. For fiscal year 2025, the U.S. has requested nearly $8 billion for sub-Saharan Africa. But when Americans see political prisoners, judicial defiance, and the slaughter of Christians, they understandably ask as they meet their own struggles, why should our tax dollars support governments that refuse to protect their own people? Is our aid aiding a genocide? Nigeria is a nation of tremendous potential, but that potential is being choked out by violent persecution of its Christian population. No country can build a stable future where churches are burned, believers are killed, and communities live in fear.